So what is your name and age?
My name is Mir Faiyaz and I'm 21 years old.
Well, Mir, thanks for joining us. Could you please tell us, where do you grow up and where do you live now?
So I grew up in this place called Dhaka in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and that is still my permanent residence, but right now I'm here at Dartmouth College.
And let's say, how long did you live in Dubai for?
I lived in Dubai for a total of 15 years. 7th through 10th grade, I was in Bangladesh, living with my grandparents.
Okay, so you've mentioned Dubai, Dartmouth, and now Bangladesh. Are there any other countries you've lived in?
Yeah, I interned in Ghana for 3 months right after freshman year here at Dartmouth. But apart from these 4 countries, no.
Okay. And let's say, while you're in Dubai, your native country, how do you greet a friend?
Yeah, so you shake their hand, and you say Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. Okay, and what does that mean?
That means may peace be upon you.
Okay. And do you just demonstrated a handshake, that pretty standard handshake. Are there any other gestures, body movements that accompany that greeting?
Yeah, if you know a person really well, a friend really well, or just, a friend that you don't know quite as well, but it's a special occasion, like a religious, festival or something, you say Assalamu alaikum, and then you give them a certain type of hug.
Okay, very interesting. Would you care to demonstrate that hug for us right now?
Yeah, I could demonstrate that.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, so you hug them once, and then twice, and then 3 times.
Okay, got it. And now going back to other occasions, other situations. Let's say you are in a more formal situation with an employer in an interview. How would you greet that person?
You would just, it's pretty standard, like in the US, you would say, hi, good afternoon.
Okay, and that'd be in English, right?
Yeah, because, even though there are a lot of Arabic-speaking people in Dubai, the official language is English.
And let's say an everyday greeting for a family member. How do you greet a family member?
It's pretty random for family members, depending on who it is. For siblings, you would usually say hi or hey in their first name. So like, hi Hector, if you were my brother. And for parents, you would just say Assalamu alaikum because it kind of shows respect. And for grandparents, especially granddad, you would say Assalamu alaikum and then give them the hug that I just showed you.
Okay, and let's say you're in Dubai. How do you introduce yourself for the first time to someone?
You would, if you are certain that the person has lived in Dubai for a long time or is a resident, maybe you know all of them, or a friend is introducing you to them, and you're sure that they've lived here, you can say Assalamu alaikum. But if the person has no context or hasn't lived in Dubai for a long time, maybe an expatriate or a tourist, then you just say, hey, my name is Mir.
And how does this vary with gender? How do you greet a female in this scenario?
Yeah, you wouldn't ordinarily do the hug with a female, because it is a little more reserved and conservative in the UAE. But if it's a special occasion like the religious festival and it's your mother, you can totally hug her. But in formal settings, you would just keep it to Assalamu alaikum or hey. But if it's an interview and the interviewer is female, if she puts her hand in front, you should go for the handshake.
Okay, and let's say going back to the Dubai specific greetings, under what circumstances did you learn those?
Yeah, like the hugs, I'd say I just learn over time by just observing other people around me. But as for the phrase Assalamu alaikum, it's something that my parents taught when I was really young. They told me this is what you should do.
Okay, and how would you greet a friend in America who is not from your native country?
Who is not?
Who is not?
So I would just do it like, pretty normally, like, hey, how's it going? Or like, hey buddy.
Yeah.
Just like, do whatever other American kids do.
Okay, and in the case where you're passing a friend, somebody you're a friend, in the sidewalk or in the hallway, how would you greet that person?
I would just like nod my head, maybe like if I'm really in a hurry, like do that, like just do that, or accompany that with sup, or if I know him pretty well, or he's in my fraternity, I would say sup dog or sup bra, or if I have a little more time, I would probably do a side fist bump.
Okay. Okay, well, Mir, thank you for sharing your insights with our group, and thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Excellent, thanks.